안녕하세요, 저는 Oki입니다, and welcome to today's video where we are going to be reacting to some more LESSERAFIM, and today we have got an ODG video titled LESSERAFIM Sakura meets Korean kid and Japanese kid. Now this one dropped really recently. I really enjoy ODG's videos as well, but I have to say I totally did not expect that we would be getting one, LESSERAFIM content, obviously this close to their debut outside of teasers, but two, on top of that, literally just Sakura on ODG. I totally did not expect that. But anyway, I digress. Without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Anyway, like I was saying, y'all, I'm really excited for this one because, like I said, I really enjoy ODG's videos. I've seen quite a few of theirs, especially, I think the most recent one I saw was Wendy's, when she actually appeared on there. I've seen IU's one as well. I've seen some of the other social experiments. Well, not the experiments, but just some of the other interviews that they've done with kids and stuff too. Also the NCT one, I think that they had quite some time ago. But yeah, I find them really interesting. I'm not subscribed to them on this channel, on my personal one, but yeah, I think that this is going to be really fun, and yeah, I'm looking forward to obviously seeing what this is going to be like. Now, of course, if you guys would like to know about what LESSERAFIM reactions are going to look like here on the channel, then of course, once teasers do start dropping a little bit more, obviously, as we lead up to their debut, which is actually still wild. Like, I'm still struggling to process that that is actually happening now, like that's so close. Like I'm really struggling to actually process that's actually the case now. But yeah, of course we're going to be reacting to those. We're going to be reacting to the MV, of course, when it drops, and we will be doing I think it's called Leplay. I'm just going to call it Leplay for the moment, but Leplay, I'll probably be doing that over on Patreon, so of course go and check it out over there. But any reality variety content, and of course the album listen that LESSERAFIM have, I will be covering all of that over here on Twitch first, but also over on Patreon afterwards, so do definitely go and give that a look. But look, y'all, without any further ado, let's just get straight into it. We have got, once again, LESSERAFIM Sakura meets Korean kid and Japanese kid. Let's give it a massive old like. Let's go full screen and start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright, Haran, Neina, Kura, sheesh. So beautiful. He's like, what the heck? Oh, she's speaking Japanese to him?
Konnichiwa.
Boy got no idea.
안녕하세요.
Oh, okay, we're just reversing it. Oh, Reina's kind of cute. She's kind of cute, man. She's just like mega shy. She's like, what the fuck?
나는 사실 한국말 할 줄 알아.
Ah, nice. Okay.
私も日本人です。
She didn't keep up that charade for very long.
最初見た時日本人だと思った。韓国人だと思った。私はmiyawaki Sakuraって言います。
私は川野レイナって言います。이름은 성아랑이에요.
よろしくお願いします。真ん中さんが。
It's always so adorable to see how idols interact with kids, man.
緊張してる。
私もこの撮影を初めてだから一緒に緊張してるから楽に話して大丈夫だよ。일본어는 아예 몰라? 할 줄 몰라?
아무것도 몰라요, 일본.
konnichiwa도 몰라?
네.
konnichiwa 무슨 뜻인지 몰라?
Damn.
왜? 진짜?
Crazy.
아리가또는 알아?
아리가또 고자이마스.
Oh, wow, okay.
저 한국
You do know.
全然あ、そうなんだ。レイナちゃんは今韓国に住んでるんだよ。
はい。日本人学校。
Ah, okay.
日
Makes
本
sense.
人学校は日本人のお友達がいるところ。そうなんだ。韓国人のお友達は一人もいないのか。
Oh,
あ
wow.
んまり韓国語も喋れないし、会ったことがあんま。
韓国語難しいもんね。
That must
나도
be
지금
really,
한국에서 생활하고 있고.
must be kind of hard for her actually, man.
처음에 왔을
But
때
she's young,
아예
so I'm sure
한국어를
she
몰랐거든.
picks Korean up really quickly.
힘들다
I'm sure she will
했다가
pick it up really
그
quickly,
기분이
rather.
大変だよね。コンビニとかもさ、ちょっとなんかドキドキしない？緊張しない？店員さんとかになんか言われた時にちゃんと聞き取れるかなとかで最初すごいそういう時どう緊張する？
We going
あんま
back.
喋んない。
じゃあ
That's probably one reason why she's really reserved too.
なんで韓国に来ることになったの？
パパのお仕事で来ることになって。
そっか。 私はなんで韓国に来たと思う？
It's like that for a lot of kids, I guess.
왜 한국에 왔어요?
나는 한국에서 아이돌 하려고.
아, すごい.
ありがとう. 일본에서도 아이돌 하고 있었어.
Dude, Naina's so adorable. Straight up.
내가
스고이.
14살 때 데뷔해서
14살 때 데뷔를 했다고?
Oh.
AKB48のなんか妹の HKT48 っていうグループにいて거기에서 10년 했었거든. 근데 그 중간에 한국에 와서 서바이벌 해서 데뷔할 수 있는 그런 방송이 있어서 여기에 나와서 아이즈원라는
I'm emo.
아이즈원 知ってる?
I'm emo, please.
そこのグループにいて두 팀 다 끝나고 나서 나 세 번째 데뷔를 하는 거야 이번에.
Oh, dude, I'm so amped right
세
now.
번째 데뷔를 해. 우리 팀이
Just thinking about it.
르세라핌이라는 이름인데 르세라핌.
LESSERAFIM.
좀 難しいんだけど名前が覚えて帰ってデビューしたらいっぱい聞いてね。
韓国に来てアイドルを準備するには너 어떻게 일본이 그렇게 잘 못하는데 어떻게 한국말로 하지?
나 한국말
Lots
잘해?
and lots
네,
of
진짜
practice, my
오
guy.
진짜?
네. 직접 그 선생님
Tons.
불러서 그 한국말을 배우신 거 아니면 그냥
그때 방송 나가고 나서 바로 데뷔를 해야 됐어.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Like,
그냥
not even. She just learned on the fly, man.
하는 실력으로 나왔었어.
우와.
yeah.
여기에 서로 죄송합니다.
아이사츠도
The little note, bro.
知らなかったから연습할 때도 선생님이
Oh,
뭘
I love
말하고
this.
있는지 모르겠어. 가시を 見るけど 의미가 わからないから 검색해서 하면서 부르기도 했고 すごく大変だった. 뭐 예를 들면 예능 같은 거 나오잖아. 그러니까 민나가 喋ってる
been mad
ことが
hard for
わ
her,
からな
man.
くて 뭔가 웃고 있는데 뭐 왜 웃고 있는지 모르는 거야. 그래서 그냥 눈치 보고 이렇게 웃으면서 넘어가고. 한국어
Bless her.
공부를 2개월 하고 있어요. 도와줄까요? 寂しかったかな最初は. 부모님도 갑자기 못 만나게 되고 나는 괜찮다고 생각했거든. 왜냐면 내가 하고 싶은 걸 하러 오는 거니까 괜찮겠지 했는데 이게
No,
생각보다
Kura.
힘들더라고. 외롭고.
Ah, man, this is throwing me back. I didn't want to go down this lane.
レイナちゃんは韓国で生活してて
it's soft.
言葉が通じなくて大変な時にこう
It's
いう
kind of
ことを
crazy what
してもら
Sakura
って
has
嬉し
been
かっ
through,
たみ
man.
たいな
The stuff she's achieved,
なんか
and
ちょっとだけ日本語
not even just
を
professionally,
喋っ
but
てくれたり
personally.
した時かな。
わかる私もなんか韓国人の人が時々なんか私たちが困ってると話しかけてくれたりとか、ありがとうとかその簡単なね日本語を話してくれるとちょっ
Makes
と
you
な
feel
んか
comfy, man.
安心するよね.
It makes you feel comfy, makes you feel
동아리를
cozy.
가고 있는 다니고 있는 학교에 일본인 친구 왔어. 근데 한국말 못해. 어떻게 해줄 거야?
일단 가는 말이 고와요, 오는 말이 곱다잖아요. 그러니까
I mean-
먼저 도와주고
어떻게
저도
그런 말?
Okay,
같이 놀아줄 것 같아요. 또
멋있다.
걔가
my guy using
저보다
idioms. Let's
못한다
go.
애들이 안 놀아주면 심심할 거 아니에요.
그치. 나도 같은 멤버 중에 일본어를 조금 잘하는 친구들도 있어가지고 진짜 말을 아예 못할 때는 다 일본어로 얘기해주고 그랬었거든.
와.
그때 진짜 많이 도움이 됐고 진짜 아직도 감사하고 있고
감동이야.
그런 친구가 없었으면
Touched you. Oh
나는
no.
지금 일본에 있을지도 모르고 그러니까 해주는 사람한테는 별거 아니래도 뭔가 받는 사람은 진짜 영원히 약간 잊을 수 못하는 너무 감사한 일이라서 친절하게 해주면 그 사람한테는 진짜 많은 도움이 될 것 같아. 레이나ちゃんは韓国人のお友達作ってみたい？
作ってみたい。
そうだよね。なんだろうな。海外のお友達を作った時にすごくその人自体を見るようになって、韓国人だからとか日本人だからとかそういう偏見とかって本当に意味ないなっていうのを気づいて、なんかその人を見るようになったかなって思う。
Sakura, spit your facts. I know we're 45 seconds from finishing this, but you know, this is one of the things that I really love about her is that she's just overall, beyond being an idol, she's an incredibly inspirational human being. Like she She is just a model person, IMO. Like, she has such awesome core values, and like this is one of the things I think that just really makes her stand out. Like, she's so wise. She's wise beyond her years. She's an absolute sweetheart, but she just genuinely puts so much thought into everything she does, and she's got such solid and honestly just wholesome views of the world and how things should be. Like, honestly, if we could all live like life the way that Sakura does, or like with the same types of values, man, like peace would just be the norm. Like, honestly, she's a fucking saint.
そういう部分では海外で生活しててよかったなって思えるポイントだったから、
Mega smart.
韓国人の友達作ってほしいなって思う。
Mega
그러면
deep too.
일본 친구들을 만나본 적 있어?
나이루.
아예? 네. 이따가 하라이가 일본인 친구를 만나야 돼.
Huh? What? What? He's like, huh?
私が
Oh, here we go.
さっき教えた言葉で質問してみたり。
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
してみようか。シザ。
You can do it. Fighting.
こんにちは。
Oh, that's so cute. Please, bro. Oh, that's so adorable. Man, it's one of the reasons that I love ODG. You know, of course, massive shout out to the channel. Like, they, the way that they produce these videos, I think overall is just incredibly good. Of course, the production quality is amazing, and the guests that they're able to get on are so incredible. But, you know, just like beyond that, and, you know, like the fact that, you know, we've got LESSERAFIM, like, I can't even speak, LESSERAFIM Sakura, right? Of course, we've got Miyawaki Sakura sitting right there. You know, it's one thing to obviously bring a lot of people in, but the fact that there's like a core message behind this, and it's bringing two different countries, two different languages, two different cultures, two different people together, even though it's at the very end and it's something so trivial as just language, you know. I really love the fact that, you know, they really used her or utilized her as like one of those bridges for that type of change and for that type of connection as well. Because I mean, she always really has been, at least, you know, obviously since she came to Korea as well, like she's been an example for, you know, how you can bridge the culture gap and you can bridge the gap between Japan and Korea. And I mean, of course, there's a lot there. There's a lot of history between Japan and Korea. There's a lot of things that have, you know, obviously transpired over the years and whatnot. But the thing is at the end of the day, like, you know, when we're talking about stereotypes and, you know, just not even just with Japan and Korea, but just with people just in general, like, you know, communication and understanding and compassion and stuff like that is always key. And I love how that is really like the core message of this. And, you know, of course, that Sakura was able to, you know, impart that on both of them. And I really love that. But just seeing her as well, like if we're talking just a little bit more about Sakura, and just seeing her here, like just hearing her talk about like the IZ*ONE members and, you know, her talking about, you know, like her own experience in Korea and what it was like for her, of course, when she, you know, had debuted here. It just really made me like reflect on her career really quickly, like a very mini speed reflection. And I just remembered, like, you know, man, honestly, I don't actually think that there's an idol in Korea like her right now. I don't really think that there's an idol in Korea like her. And I don't just mean in terms of like talent or anything, because I mean, we know that she's absolutely packed with it. But, you know, like you just think about the stuff that she's done, man. Like, you know, at her age especially too, like she's still so young, but, you know, of course she's done almost everything. She's been an idol for, you know, almost over 10 years. She's been an idol in 2 countries. She's debuting for the 3rd time, like we've already said, and she's been part of so many teams. She's worked with so many people. She's, you know, really gotten to see so many different sides of what being an idol is like, so much that, you know, like you could easily consider her a veteran, and you honestly would be, I think, foolish to consider her anything but an absolute veteran. She just knows exactly what she's doing, and I don't know, man, it just makes me think like this woman, man, she's unstoppable. She's absolutely unstoppable. Like there's no way that she is ever not going to like get her way and do what it is that she wants to do. Like she really chases her dreams all the way until the end, and for her it seems like there is no end. Like, you know, she just does everything that she wants, and she does stuff the way that she wants, and she tries and she works her fucking ass off for it. But no matter what, she always is just in pursuit of happiness, in pursuit of the dream and the goals, man. And I love the fact that after all this time, you know, after all this time, it would have been so easy for her, and it very well could have been so easy for her to go ahead and say, you know what, look, I've been an idol for a really long time. I think I'm going to take it easy now. I'm going to, you know, retire and do something else. The fact is that she knows just how difficult it is to re-debut. She knows just how difficult it is to go back and give things a third crack, especially after the fact that, you know, of course, you know, having to graduate from HKT, having to graduate from AKB, sorry, and, you know, obviously having to go through IZ*ONE's disbandment and stuff. They must have been, you know, relatively hard things for her to go through. She obviously has to say goodbye to teammates and move on from certain things, and, you know, all of this type of stuff. And big changes often, you know, come with changes of heart and stuff too. But not for Sakura, man. Not for Sakura. She's always been focused on her one dream, and that is to continue being an idol and to bring love and you know, bring happiness to people, because that is exactly what she does. And it's awe-inspiring, honestly. I think that's the crazy part. For me, it's just mega inspiring, and just watching her and the way that she does stuff is just absolutely amazing. Like, I honestly think that if I could be anywhere half the person that she is, or even anywhere as remotely motivated with the goals that I have for my own life, and same thing I think goes for everyone, then I think that we would all be incredibly successful people. And yeah, I think that she's just such an awesome person, man. Just beyond her being an idol, she's so fucking cool. And yeah, this is one of the reasons I absolutely love her, man. So look, stan talent, stan Miyawaki Sakura, obviously stan LESSERAFIM as well. I can't wait for them to debut, man. I can't wait to see so much more of her, and, you know, to obviously finally see so much more too. But I'm really grateful for this video, and of course I'm really grateful for ODG as well. So make sure to obviously go and check out the original and give it an absolute shit ton of love. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Obviously, like I said, we've got more LESSERAFIM coming over here on the channel, and of course more coming over on Patreon as well when they do start dropping stuff. But until next time, take care of yourselves out there, stay safe, but most of all and above all else, make sure that you guys are staying happy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.